person who's making this test, do you think that if they took the test, they could get a 5? No. I can beat them at their own game. And isn't that what we want to do? We want to beat them at their own game. Hi everybody, it's Ayana and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for clicking on this video, and I suggest you grab a snack, sit down, and get comfortable because over here we have fun and it's nothing but good vibes. If you're old here, thank you so much for returning, and I really appreciate everybody who's watching me today. Now, today I want to talk about how to ace the new AP exam. But first, what AP exams are you taking? Let me know in the comment section below. AP Lang, AP Lit, AP Chemistry, AP Bio. I'm taking Bio, I'm taking Lit, I'm taking Gov, and I'm taking Calculus BC. Let me know in the comment section, what AP exams are you taking? With this quarantine and the whole country on lockdown, College Board has made up a solution. We will be taking the exams online, as everybody should know by now if you are taking AP exams. But I know some of you are probably wondering, well, it's the new and improved test. How am I supposed to study? The same exact way you would study for the old tests. The old tests were 3 hours long. The new one is 45 minutes. The old test has multiple choice and FRQs. The new one only has FRQs. But that doesn't mean anything has changed about College Board. They're still a business and they still suck. So their questions are going to be just as difficult. So it's important that you guys know how to study for this test so you can still get that 5 and still ace it without having to rely on one section of the test. Because I know that for the old test, there were some sections we were all better at that we relied on. Maybe it was multiple choice. I don't know. So for tip number 1, make a schedule. I know it sounds really basic, but it's so important that you guys make a schedule for when you are going to study. Because as AP students, there's no doubt that we are busy. Even though we're at home, there's of course many other responsibilities that we have on our shoulders. Some of us are seniors, and you seniors are doing what? Making commitments to college, trying to figure out what college you want to go to, applying for scholarships, having to hunt down our recommenders so they can get us the letters for those scholarships. Am I right? So it's important that we make a schedule so that we don't get too overwhelmed with everything that's happening. My schedule is that I set a realistic time for when I'm probably going to be awake, not hungry, and actually ready to do my work and ready to actually study and get into it. So be realistic about your schedule, okay? So you set a time for when you know you're going to be awake and ready to go through this video or these notes or whatever it is you're using. Second of all, I like to write down each time that I'm going to spend on each subject. I incorporate studying and homework into the schedule. So I write down each time that I'm going to spend on each subject. And again, I'm realistic about it because no one is going to realistically sit there for 2 hours straight and study biology. No one is going to sit there for 2 hours straight realistically and go over the literary terms for AP Literature. We're not doing it. No one wants to do that. Not even the AP teachers want to do that. Let's be serious. So make a realistic schedule so that you don't get too overwhelmed with everything that's on your plate. Number 2, take practice tests. As I said in the beginning of this video, College Board is still College Board. They still suck. So the test is going to have the same types of questions. The question is going to be a paragraph long, or it's going to be 3 sentences long for, literature or Lang. And then it's going to take you all around the world trying to connect the dots and trying to figure out what in the world these creators were trying to say. It's going to be the same convoluted mess that it always is. So it's important that you take these practice tests that are on the College Board website because they are the same types of questions. It will give you amazing practice. It'll help you build up your stamina because Lord knows that when I take these tests, halfway through it, I'm falling asleep because I just can't. Sometimes I fall asleep because I don't know why the question has to be so long. I don't know why the question has to be so complicated and convoluted. Sometimes I get to the end of the question, end of the paragraph, and I realize that it's such a simple concept, they didn't have to do all of that in the beginning. So what I'm saying is you need to go take a practice test. Take a bunch of practice tests because I will guarantee that it will get you the score that you're aiming for. I'm a senior in high school currently. Yes, my senior year was ruined. But yeah, I'm a senior in high school currently. And last year I took 4 AP exams. I got all 5s on them, on every single one. All of them, okay? And you know how I did that? By practicing, by studying, by setting a schedule. I took those practice tests off of College Board. I took all those FRQs. I took all those multiple choices, okay? With my teachers, by myself. I made sure to practice from the College Board website. Because even though I hate this company, their practice tests are actually helpful because it helps me think the way that these people also think. That way I can beat them at their own game. And isn't that what we want to do? We want to beat them at their own game. I'm a little bit hot-headed about this topic because I hate standardized testing, but at the end of the day I know that I have to do it because it's just helpful to me, and so I do it. And this is how I get through it to make sure that me doing it does not negatively impact me but actually boosts me up. Get what I'm saying? Great. So that was tip number 2, practice tests on College Board. Tip number 3, listen to your teachers. With this new test, it's all online, yes? So I know your teachers are encouraging you to go on your AP classroom to get acquainted with the way College Board does things online. I know your teachers are giving you resources, they're giving you practice material, they're giving you websites that you can go to watch videos, to take practice exams, all that good stuff. So you need to listen to your teachers, take their advice, do what they're telling you to do, because at the end of the day, it is really going to benefit you. I know it sucks to sit there and take a 20-minute practice test on AP Classroom. I've been there. I was there 2 days ago. And it is just a grueling process, and I hated every minute of it. But I buckled down, I did it, and I got a pretty good score. And I got to see what areas I needed more help in. I'm telling you guys, this is gonna work. You need to listen to your teachers. You need to use the resources that they're giving you. Okay? Don't just give up and decide, there's no penalty, so I'm just not gonna take it. That's the easy way out, sure, but why would you want to do that? Quarantine started in March, guys. So that means you had September, October, November, December, January, February, March, a little bit. All those months of preparing for this exam and you're just gonna give up? No, use those resources, okay? I know they're tiresome. I know they make you restless, but it's important and it's really helpful, and I encourage you guys to do it. I'm speaking from a student's perspective, okay? I'm not getting paid by College Board to do this. I don't like those people. I do not like those people. I'm not being paid by them. I'm doing this so y'all can know how to be better, how to best them at their own game, okay? So listen to your teachers. It will help you in the long run. Okay. And now for the last tip. Take notes. Take notes, take notes, take notes, take notes. Take notes. I just talked about how your teachers are posting all these resources, all these videos. I don't know if anybody's using Edpuzzle, but that's what I'm using. For my biology teacher, she gave me Edpuzzle with all of these videos. College Board is doing live streams, okay? Okay? Okay. There's all these other YouTube videos on YouTube, not by College Board, talking about these subjects, talking about specific areas of the curriculum that I know some people might be a little bit on. I know. I've lived it. I mean, to this day, I still don't know what osmolarity is. What is that? Okay? So, it's just take notes, find these videos, take notes on them over and over again, read them, draw the diagrams out by yourself if you have to. Do it all. Hold on. My teacher gave me Edpuzzle to watch videos. She's been posting the live streams and cutting them down so I don't have to listen to their long-winded introductions, and I watch them and I take notes on them, okay? And so this is what I've been doing. I've been taking notes, okay? I draw the little diagrams of DNA and RNA. I detail what the ribosome is, you know, I do all that stuff. I was a little bit rusty on cellular respiration and photosynthesis. I drew the diagram of photosynthesis right here, Calvin cycle. Okay, take these detailed notes. Use different colored markers, use Post-its if you have to, but take notes because it helps ingrain things into your head. Taking notes is just a typical studying trick that is so simple, but it will take you just so far. Because they might be giving you these videos, and I know some people are just sitting there like watching it, waiting for it to be over. Is that helping you? No, because you're staring blankly at the screen. And then when time comes for you to take this test, you forgot everything because you didn't handwrite it and you didn't study it like you were supposed to. This test is online. It is FRQ only. Best believe College Board is gonna put everything that they have into making it difficult and making it so that we have a harder time getting a high score. They don't want to make anything easy for us. They never do. So we need to make sure that we make it easy for us. As a student, it's your responsibility to beat College Board at its own game because they are not going to make it easy for you, and they don't care. They really don't. At the end of the day, it's just a business for them, okay? The person who's making this test, do you think that if they took the test, they could get a 5? No. They wouldn't. So take my tips, and I guarantee you guys will do amazing. I did these exact same things last year as an 11th grader, taking my AP Language, my AP Chemistry, my AP Calculus, and my AP US History. I did all those things. I made a schedule. I listened to my teacher. I went to tutorials. I watched these resources. I took practice tests. I did all of these tips and tricks. And I got a 5 on every single one. It's possible. Don't let this FRQ nonsense discourage you. It's an FRQ. It gives you a wider range of options. You can say so much more. Okay, you can be much more specific so that they can understand what you're saying. So use these tips to make sure you know everything that it is that you're supposed to know, and so you can get a 5 on this new and improved exam. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for watching my video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this from me where I talk about studying tricks or even telling you how to manage stress and how to manage all the overwhelming things that comes with high school, let me know in the comment section below and I'll be sure to get right on that. See you later!